Hello and welcome to our channel. In a historic moment, former US President Donald Trump has been arrested and charged with 34 felony counts related to falsifying New York business records. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg alleges that Trump used a catch-and-kill scheme to conceal damaging information and unlawful activity before the 2016 election. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the charges and what they mean for Trump and the US legal system. In an indictment unsealed on Tuesday, January 4, 2023, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg charged Trump with 34 felony counts for falsifying New York business records. The crux of the case centers on $130,000 in hush money payments that Trump's then-fixer Michael Cohen made to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Prosecutors also outlined a $30,000 payment to a former Trump Tower doorman, who claimed to have a story about a child Trump had out of wedlock. And they referenced a separate $150,000 payment to former Playboy model Karen McDougal to silence her about an alleged affair prior to the 2016 election. Although there is no state law prohibiting hush money payments, Bragg charged Trump with more serious felony counts by arguing that the records were falsified to cover up other crimes relating to the 2016 election. The indictment does not specify which additional crimes, but Bragg said Trump violated New York election law and federal campaign finance law. After leaving the New York City court, Trump returned to his resort in Palm Beach, Florida, where he delivered a speech listing multiple grievances from Tuesday's arrest and last year's FBI search at Mar-a-Lago over classified records to President Joe Biden's son and losing the 2020 election. This fake case was brought only to interfere with the upcoming 2024 election and it should be dropped immediately, he said. Even some of Trump's biggest critics were quick to question whether Bragg presented enough new information to warrant the charges. For example, Senator Mitt Romney, Utah, who voted to remove Trump from office during the ex-president's second impeachment trial, said in a statement, "Even so, I believe the New York prosecutor has stretched to reach felony criminal charges in order to fit a political agenda." John Bolton, Trump's former national security advisor turned critic, questioned whether Trump's hush payments represented a campaign contribution or expenditure under federal law. Speaking as someone who very strongly does not want Donald Trump to get the Republican presidential nomination, "I'm extraordinarily distressed by this document," Bolton said in an interview on CNN. "I think this is even weaker than I feared it would be. And I think it's easily subject to being quickly dismissed." While the charges against Trump are unprecedented for a former US president, legal experts say that they will be judged based on the evidence presented in court. Some have suggested that the case could test the durability of courtroom rules and legal procedures that apply to all Americans, this time, the 45th chief executive of the nation. For Republicans, Alvin Bragg will be a lightning rod for their assertions that this case is at best a campaign promise and at worst political persecution. However, Bragg has defended the charges, saying that, "We cannot and will not normalize serious criminal conduct." The district attorney has also said that a trail of money and lies exposes a pattern that violates New York's basic and fundamental business laws. In conclusion, the arrest of Donald Trump on April 4, 2023, marked a significant moment in American history as the first time a former president surrendered to law enforcement and was placed under arrest. The indictment against Trump for 34 felony counts related to falsifying business records and covering up crimes related to the 2016 election, including hush money payments, has raised questions about the durability of courtroom rules and legal procedures. However, some of Trump's critics, including Mitt Romney and John Bolton, have expressed skepticism about the charges and whether they are politically motivated. Ultimately, the case will hinge on Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's ability to prove his case and convince a jury of Trump's guilt. Although the story seems true, it is not 100% that this will actually happen since a lot of sources have different information regarding this issue.